Finally, we got a Crown Heights episode. Finally. When you talk about Brooklyn, you talk about the reemergence, you talk about the sound of New York. The sound of New York. When everybody started leaning and rocking with it, I wasn't mad at y'all. I was not mad at y'all, but we did know that just wasn't New York. And there were very few that stood up to that time and said, no, I'm gonna keep the sound of New York alive. And the guy sitting across from me was a guy that was charging at the head of the squad. We gonna keep New York alive. And when you talk about independence, I mean, this is the only independent podcast in the top 10.
Talk that shit.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Fuck
Top
that.
5.
Top 5.
Top 3. Top 5.
Top 10.
Top 5. Jim, you was wildin'. You was wildin'. It's okay. I got a little petty, but you know I love y'all. But yeah, you just gotta give it up for the people who choose to take control of their own destiny and run their own business. The entrepreneurs of this shit. Very important, because you can never get played out by a label, ageism, whatever it is, when you run your own shit. We got Troy Avenue.
In the building.
Thank y'all. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm politically correct now. I got to soften my tone and everything. I start talking like Kanye on Ellen.
Right.
They say I'm too aggressive, so I'm just be chilling.
Right.
But yeah, it wasn't no lies told, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely. We can toot our own horn in here, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Number
Yes.
one independent label on the East Coast. Started from selling my shit out the trunk. I wasn't selling my shit in Times Square. I was riding around in a brand new towel on 22-inch rims. And yo, hey, y'all niggas pulling up the area hood. Yo, y'all niggas come get it. Niggas was supporting.
Right.
And some niggas wasn't, whatever. I ain't take it personal. And I just built from there. And that came from, like, the niggas ain't want to put me on. I put myself on.
Right.
Same thing you did and doing. You
Right.
feel me? And
Right.
same thing anybody listening, watching do.
Right.
Don't wait for niggas to put you on. Put yourself on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then I just took it from there and definitely bought the nostalgic New York sound that I knew of, that I was in love with, you know what I'm saying, or that I love, and say, nigga, this is how we supposed to do it. This is what it feel like. My sound ain't what I'm imitating. It's the motherfucking train tracks riding on Eastern Parkway, going under your house.
Right.
It's going to a corner store for a Dutch at 3 in the morning, not a gas station like I'm out of town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's more getting a ticket because you got to do alternate side parking in the hood. You know, it's like it's just
New York shit.
Come on.
New York shit.
Yeah, so.
Now, I ain't gonna let you start that fancy.
Where you gonna start from?
Because a couple niggas brought your mixtape to me because you caught them at the Wendy's on Utica Avenue.
Fact though. But I was in my truck in the windows.
All right, go.
On 22s.
Go.
Feel me? Niggas wasn't riding 22s.
But you was catching niggas at the Wendy's.
I was in East New York at the McDonald's, at the gas, anywhere it was heavily populated. I would go out every day. I would pack 500 CDs. That's when niggas had the jewel cases and the sleeves. I had a little Asian plug. He'd get me them shits for like 40 cents.
Right.
With the sleeve, everything. Boom, I'll print up, give me 5,000 CD cases, covers, and I'll go print up mad CDs, the little regular CDs,
right.
Put them shits in, boom, so the shit would end up costing me about 50 cents for the whole shit. Right. And I'll take 500 out every day. I'm selling these shits. I might sell them $5, might sell them for $3, might give a nigga $1. Either way, I'm making a profit. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't go home until them 500 was gone every day. Real shit. And then I'll just, I'll figure like, cause niggas would take anything for free, but it ain't about that. It's about getting your shit out to people that's gonna do something. And a lot of people bought it, they might have been a working mom or like a pops or uncle. He came and left it on the table for his kid. Man, this is young man selling his shit. You check it out, cause I ain't in all that rap. Yeah. Cool. And niggas end up fucking with me, come, hey, yo, I ain't gonna front. Yo, my aunt bought one of your shits. This shit fire, I've been fucking with you. Yeah. And it just went from there.
Awesome. Guerrilla marketing.
That's a fact. That's why they can never pull a rug from under me. I was there, I know. They can never pull a rug because my shit ain't man-made, it's self-made. You feel me? I touch each and every one of the fans.
Right.
Real shit.
Right. That's awesome. Awesome. There was a couple niggas that came back to the block like, yo, man, if you know this nigga. What do you mean Troy Ave? What do you mean Troy Ave? I'm like, yo, son,
shout out to niggas from Troy Ave support early.
Lit.
Shout out to Killer, my man.
Yeah,
Iggy. Shout out to Boo Busy.
Shout out to all you
Shadow.
niggas who had a bad idea that I talked you out of.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna leave that alone, but
That's a level of work most artists aren't willing to commit to at all.
That's a fact.
yeah.
First of all, you feel like you're too big for that. Second of all, you feel like it'll look bad if you're out there selling your own shit. I've heard these stories like
Right,
face to
absolutely.
face. They won't get out there and do that on their own.
Well, it's all about, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm not gonna say no disrespect because how I feel is just real. I'm not gonna be on Times Square selling my music to people. That ain't my fan base. I'm not talking about shit that a tourist is gonna be fucking with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be downtown on Fulton Street. My niggas walking with bad bitches and yo, we're by my shit. Like, I'm not, cause I know how I am. I'm not passive, I'm aggressive. So if I'm standing around, nigga, get that shit out of here, nigga, it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
So like, I know I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up with my dope ass truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding with nice rims, and I'm calling niggas to the window. Yo, come fuck with me. Niggas like, nah, we good. All right, we good. Fuck it, you hating. Keep pushing. Yo, come fuck with me.
Right.
And then you got niggas that be out on the block that's getting money. Hey, how much for them shit? Give me 5 of them, man. Hey, y'all niggas take this shit.
Right.
So the level of dedication that you talking about, that shit come when you really want to do something. A lot of people will say what they want with anything in life. People will say they want to buy a house. What steps are you taking to buy a house? People will say they want to lose weight. What steps are you taking to lose weight? You know what I'm saying? You say you want to be successful in this shit. What steps? Anybody could be successful in rap. Being successful to me is making money over it. I'm in it for the fortune, never the fame. So if you go out with 500 CDs every day, right? That was my quota. I had to make $500. If I made extras, I made extras. But if you think about it, after 30 days, I'm pulling in like $15,000 a month off CDs. So that's successful to me, being independent.
Tax-free money.
You feel me? I pay taxes. I know what he's talking about. Hold up, Ice Cream Chuck. Whoa. Let's edit that for the record. Troy Ave pays all his taxes.
It is.
What the fuck is this?
They don't want the feds.
Am I getting indicted opinion? Nah, that's my man. That's my man.
Wow.
But nah, like with anything, with any successful people, they have what you call follow through, and that shit ain't easy. Like you gotta force yourself to do that, because when you work for yourself, it's not easy to get up. You gotta get motivation. You know what I'm saying?
You're never off the clock.
And so like you look at it where like, I know I had a spot on Troy Ave on Union Street where I'm breaking out 8 balls with my man. Like it was low key because you know I can't sell work on my own block. I don't want to get in trouble by my mom. But my man is in the house. Shout out to Gary the Fiend. I hope we got life together. Gary's my man. But Block, shout out to Blocko. Block was in there. But Gary, so every day we doing like Block doing maybe 2, 3 8 balls broken down. So if you know anything about 8 balls, that's you know, $350, $10 a grand.
Right.
So we getting 2, 3. So I'm giving Block the wholesale shit. I'm like, nigga, just give me like 175 and I'm gonna set you up in the spot. So every day I'm coming home to at least 350. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta take out whatever it costs me. So like to have that going on and still have the mindset of like, nigga, I know this shit is a means to an end. This ain't it. What I want to do, what I really want to do is music got levels to it that could grow. This shit can't grow. It just, I'm gonna grow, get as big as I could get, selling drugs and go to jail.
Right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I still had to not be lazy off the little crack money I was getting and not think I'm Nino Brown at the time and be like, man, this is what I really want to do.
Put the money back in.
You feel me? And so with any story in life, like look to people that's really doing what you want to do and that made it. And they'll tell you, nigga, there's gonna be times when shit get dark on some dark, like, man, I don't feel it. Even now with this music shit, I'm pretty sure now with this podcast shit, they be like, damn, I ain't getting the views I want to get. But nigga, always know, niggas is watching.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work. you heard? Making fiends leave earth, you heard? Got your baby mama thirst, you heard? Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard?